What's up, people? This is Sean coming in with a little podcast action, with a little spaff. Let me see if someone else is there. Check 1 2. JJ, you there?
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You can hear me?
I'm fucking here, buddy. Yeah. You know I am.
Wow, what a grueling. Yeah, because listen, I feel like it's uncomfortable. Just like step into someone's house without knocking. You got to fucking knock. I don't care how much you know them. You're not going to walk in because you know the one time you walk in, you know what happens? Their fucking pants are down. And you're like, wow, I wish I would have just knocked.
What kind of fucking friends or neighbors do you have?
Don't fucking ask me that question. Is your
But
pants on? Are your pants on?
Did you wipe your shoes off? Did you take your shoes off? Did you wipe your feet on the mat? No, you just fucking barged in. I got my pants down my ankles. I'm single.
You're more worried about the dirt.
You
You're worried about the dirt I'm bringing in, and your ball shanks are hanging out.
If my pants are down, you damn right I'm worried about the dirt you're bringing in.
I feel like you have big things to worry about. But anyways, we digress because we're going to talk about your pants on or off when we get into the spaffed news, my friend. Please tell me you've got something interesting for me. Anything, really.
All kinds of interesting stuff. All right, today, look at that.
Oh,
ESPN's
look at that. That's funny.
Yes.
That was interesting. That's a segue and a half. We don't pay for that sound, but fuck yeah, keep it coming. Keep it coming.
DCMA? We're going to get sued? It's okay. That's all right.
Was that a spaff thing? Should we call it like like do a little remix?
Yeah, we can take the noise over. That's ours. That's a spaff. That's a spaffed
a
logo
spaffed remix.
alert. Every time you guys hear that on your phone, that's a spaffed alert. That means you have to instantly go to www.ispaffed.com. You can get all your news, all your NFL and fantasy news, lickety split. Get on there every time you hear that on your phone.
The hell did you just say?
Lickety split?
That's the reason why you're naked, worried about dirt, you know. Nobody says that anymore.
That is true. I mean, that's exactly why I have my...
Now I know why you're naked, worried about dirt.
First of all, we're not naked. The pants are just down by the ankles.
That's true. Shirt is not naked. That's fair. Touche.
Right.
Touche.
I'll pull the shirt over the head, pants down by the ankles. I'm still clothed.
Where are we going?
Okay, NFC South, baby. Here we go.
That's where we're going. It's funny how you brought the South up. Isn't that funny?
Yes.
That's funny.
Dirty South.
That's a hell of a segue. I didn't even know that.
Yes.
I didn't know we're going that way. That was good. That was a good
visited
start.
Your Bears in the first week. We're going to move on to mine.
Are we going to stop now? That's all we have to do? Is that all we have to do is just do that?
Do what?
We just keep doing. We're going to keep talking about the NFC South?
Wait, it's got to be
the Central?
Yeah, we're going to the
Central?
South.
NFC Central.
No,
Let's go back in time.
No,
the Bucs and the Bears were in that one.
All right, we're
the Bucs and Bears were in that one. Let's go back.
We're ignoring Sean right now. We did the North. We're tired of talking about Justin Fields. We get it. He's going to be good. Get over it. We're not talking about it. We're not. Don't even try to like jump in with Justin Fields stats. We're going to the NFC South. I'm going to start.
You're the one that said his name 3 times just so we're on the same page.
Dirty Birds, the Atlanta Falcons.
So, to all my faithful spaffed listeners out there, every last 12 of you, mate. Fuck, that's a lot, man. I don't know. JJ, real quick, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, I just want to interject real quick. So, anybody listening, I just want to let you know that we recorded this particular segment of the South before the Atlanta Falcons decided to go ahead and pick up and get rid of Julio Jones. You aware of that, JJ?
Yeah, I've heard something like that. Heard some rumors.
Yeah, that shit happened. So, as you continue to listen to the rest of this particular podcast, keep yourself in mind that no, we're not retarded. Well, shit, I can't say that completely.
Yeah,
I can't. Okay,
I lied to him.
Let's just go this far. We're not that damn stupid, and enjoy the show because yes, the Atlanta Falcons done fucked up.
The move will definitely up Calvin Ridley and even the rookie Kyle Pitts. So I'm even higher on him going forward now that Julio Jones is gone. So those guys just move up, and we'll talk about Mr. Julio Jones on the AFC South.
Yeah, and Matt Ryan, he goes even further down for me. He's now flushing a toilet.
Yeah, he's already down before.
Yeah, he's flushing toilets now. He's literally scrubbed the toilet with his toothbrush, and then he uses it later. That's too far?
No, that's right on the nose. That was good.
Okay, cool. Excellent. That's the way I feel, though.
It's a safe place. I want you to express how you feel at all times.
Fuck him, is what I'm saying. Once again, I feel like I went too far. No, I love him. I don't. I lied again. I don't love him at all.
All right, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the podcast.
Who gives a fuck? Next.
I know, but there's 32 teams,
Can I say that?
Sean.
Can I pull? I think I want to.
I get you have your team. There's 31 other teams you don't
care
about.
No. This is a legit thing. Like, I legit want to say pass. Like, just pass. Next team.
You don't. Why? Tell me why you're saying pass on the Atlanta Falcons. Are you saying there's no fantasy relevant individuals on the Atlanta Falcons right now? Is that what you're telling me?
Julio Jones.
He's fantasy what? Relevant or irrelevant?
He's relevant. He's a magic man.
Well, you're saying that kind of hesitation. All right. All right, we'll move
He's
on
magic.
to the
Listen,
players.
he's magic. He's magic.
Let's just go down the players and see who's irrelevant and who's.
All right, shoot.
Wait, what?
Let's do this.
All right,
Let's do this.
Matt Ryan. Would you draft him on your team? We play a 14-man league team. Are you taking him in the draft?
14? A 14-man
Do we have
league?
14
Yeah.
or 12?
We have 12. 14 changes everything. Yeah, 14 I'm taking him.
I either like 12. Matt
So,
Ryan,
wait,
you taking him this year?
For a QB1? Maybe if
so you're starting quarterback in your league.
If I start drinking heavily again and I don't have to man the computer, there's a good chance I end up with him because I got drunk making fun of people and then I end up with him. So I can't say no.
All right,
I'm not seeking after him. I'm not seeking after him though.
Is this based on past performance or future
past.
performance? Okay.
I just listen. I've been burned by him.
What?
I've been burned by him. I've been hurt. He's hurt me.
All right, tell me where he finished. Give me a range of where you think he finished last year. To where you're not comfortable drafting him.
I bet you he finished top 10, right? He got to finish top 10 easy.
Okay, that's not true, but if he did, that would change your mind? If he was top 10, why are you passing on him?
Because I don't trust. I think from what I'm going to go with a thinking man's game here because I never touch him. I think he was inconsistent. Am I right on that?
He's not going to agree to that. What?
I'm not going to go in his house with his pants down, for Christ's sakes.
No, he might enjoy that.
It is the dirty South. And on a second note, was he inconsistent? I'm going to go with yes. He was inconsistent last year. Am I correct on that? Was he incorrect? Was he inconsistent?
Define inconsistent. I mean, the man was 12th in fantasy points overall.
Okay.
Okay, he's not impressed by that, ladies and gentlemen. How about 4th overall in passing yards?
Okay.
Still not. Still no?
Not yet. You haven't got me enough yet.
Okay. I mean, I thought.
Does he have like a 600-yard game and then he has 50?
How about passing? How about completion percentage? Does that draw you?
It's maybe. Let's see what happens. Heat me up. What you got?
64% completion percentage, which is third best in the NFL last year.
Not bad. It's not bad. Touchdowns.
It's not bad.
Touchdowns. Talk to me.
I mean, you're killing
Talk
me
to
right
me.
now. I can't.
Talk to me, Goose. That's a big one. It's a big one.
Where would he be? Where would he fall for you if you felt comfortable? Top what?
I'm going to say he fell out of the 15.
Ooh.
I think he's below top 15.
He was tied for 12th. So in that range, it was 12 to 16. They all tied with 26.
Did you say 12 to 16?
Yep. He had
Then
as
I'm
many
right.
passing
I felt
touchdowns
good.
as passing
So
touchdowns.
technically he could have been 16th.
But he
Tied for
technically
12.
He wasn't.
Could
He was
have been.
technically 12th
Could have been.
with 26. He passed as many as Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, and Mr. Matthew Stafford.
Could have been 16th though. There could have been an easy chance if they all played like a dice game where they were rolling dice to see who finished. He could have finished last. They would have given him that ranking.
I mean, he could have been 11th by that standard because there's only one guy who passed one more than him.
There's a lot of standards
so
I
you're
don't
not
appreciate.
excited about Matt Ryan?
No, hell no. I won't take him.
What? With Julio
Yeah,
Jones
pass.
still there, even though they're talking about trading him, which is just absurd.
That's just
by all
talky
means.
talk. It's soap opera time. This is the soap opera time. This is where the NFL finds anything to talk about to get you all spicy and juiced up, and then they go, oh yeah, that never's gonna happen.
Is that what they did? Because they got me. That's how they.
Oh,
they
dude, you're
freaking
so
hooked me in,
hooked.
dude.
You are hooked. Oh
Is this
man,
why
they're like,
you
how
don't
do
pay
we?
attention?
Hell yeah, man. It's a bunch of. By the way, as a Bears fan, I'm just gonna tell you real quick.
Not again.
Russell Wilson. Just telling you a little story.
tired of this
That
already.
was
sorry,
all. Listen, that was all. I'm telling you, it was all a part of the show. Russell Wilson ain't going nowhere. Neither is Julio Jones.
All right, I believe
Get some popcorn.
I believe Russell Wilson's going nowhere. Julio Jones might be going somewhere, man. There might be some teeth to that.
Just sit back and eat some more popcorn. Get a lot of butter on it.
So you're passing on Matt Ryan.
Yeah, I'm gonna always pass on him just because it makes me feel better. Oh man, would I take him if I had to? Yeah, I mean it's not the worst thing in the world.
I would take him as a backup. I'd take him as a backup. I would not
You
start
gonna
him.
start him?
No, but dude, he's 4th in yards. If he has a
I
few
know.
more touchdowns, he just climbs the ladder quick and points, man.
Climbs it. Listen, at the end of the day,
throw
you're
the
over here
ball.
picking up. Listen, if you're picking up players and you look on the board and you don't have a quarterback and good old Matty Ryan sitting there, I mean, yeah, you're gonna grab him. It's not like you're gonna completely pass on him, but I mean, you're not seeking this. You're not putting him on your list
He's on the
unless you're a
list.
Falcons fan.
12th in points. He's on the list.
I mean, he's on the list. Don't get me wrong.
You just said he's not on the list.
Not on my list. He's on a list.
Okay,
The
all right.
list. Pick a list. I mean, sure, you can put him on a list.
I gotta kind of agree with you. If I'm going for another quarterback, I'm not.
He tickles you? He tickles you a little bit? Okay, don't make me feel weird about
my
this.
ankles, he'll tickle me, but no, I don't.
Too much time
really.
on Matt Ryan. He's a nexter to me.
All right,
Next.
he is throwing to, for now, Julio Jones, who did only play 9 games due to his little hammy injury.
Yeah, there's a little injury, but yeah.
9 games. He was still 39th in the NFL in yards.
He still played more than Michael Thomas. Who's on this same division, so you can suck it. That was a segue.
That was a good segue.
You like that?
The Saints will be up next. But now, for Julio Jones, all right, he only played 9 games, still 39th in yards.
I'd get him again, but I'm not paying what they're going to ask for him.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, I'm letting him slide. I'd rather go for Calvin Ridley.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
All right,
I
tell
feel
me where
bad.
Calvin Ridley.
Tell me Calvin Ridley?
Calvin Ridley was.
Yards?
Give me total points in yards.
Overall. He was going for a minute. I wonder, did he finish? I'm going to say 11.
Wow, that's disrespectful. If
He was
Calvin
high,
Ridley is
wasn't he?
listening to the Ice Bath,
Yeah, he was higher. I thought so. I went low. I went low. I went real low.
Come on, man. It's Calvin Ridley. Julio Jones
I know he was
for the majority of the season.
I know he was doing really well. I felt like you were segueing me into some booty chatter, but okay, so it was low. 5?
Yeah, he was 5.
There you go. I just need to readjust.
Number 5.
I need to readjust.
I'm proud of you, man.
I had to readjust. That's all.
All right, in total yards, he was also 5th in total yards in receiving.
Yeah, he did. He was. Yes, he does do pretty well.
That's what I'm saying, man. The weapons that Matt Ryan has with Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley, it's a great passing attack. And they added another weapon during the draft this year. I don't know if you don't. You don't.
Was that not the weapon?
Are you going to take this seriously? We're just not going to take this whole thing seriously. Okay. No. We'll both get off of work late. You know, we'll be 10 o'clock at night.
We're good.
We both got work in the morning.
We're good.
We'll mess around.
No.
Continue. Go ahead.
O.J. Simpson, finally.
We're waiting. All right. I know you don't pay attention to college football, but they added a Mr. Kyle Pitts. Can you tell me what position he plays? Tight end. Congratulations. All right. He plays a tight end.
What's his name?
He was Kyle Pitts.
What's his name?
Kyle. Arm. Pitts. All right. He was considered one of the best players coming out of the draft. Not just positional, not just with tight ends. The best player coming out of the draft, Kyle Pitts. Tight end out of Florida.
And he was the number 1 pick? No, first round?
Yeah, he was a first-round pick, yeah.
All right,
he was their first-round draft, yeah. Kyle Pitts, put him on your list. He will finish in the top 10 as tight ends as a rookie.
Oh, you're feeling there's some hope there for him.
Guaranteed.
You put a stamp on it.
Bro, Matt Ryan, he just put up 4th in yards. Plenty of targets to go around. And with Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones running around the field, Kyle Pitts will get many targets, a lot of yards, a lot of red zone targets. I'm very excited about Kyle Pitts.
Sounds like you're calling Atlanta Falcons to take the division this year. Is that what you're saying?
You forgot what
sounds like. I mean, you're talking up. You're talking up some steam.
You forgot.
You're talking up some steam right now.
I think you're forgetting what this whole podcast is about. It's about fantasy football, not about real life.
Yeah, no. You're
who's
talking
going to
about
win the division? If you want to say who's going to win the NFC South,
it's getting steamy in here.
Right,
it's getting hot in here with that love for
I'm
the
saying
Atlanta Falcons.
take Kyle Pitts as a top 10 finishing tight end this year.
Draft the entire Atlanta Falcons team right now. If you're listening to Spaff, draft them all. It's a hot, sweaty mess of
first
love.
of all,
Take
let's
them
be
all.
clear. We're both passing on Matt Ryan as a starting quarterback. I will take him as a backup.
I did say that, didn't I? Yep, never mind. Pass him.
Yeah,
I'm not paying for Julio. Yeah, I'm not
Julio
pay
Jones
for
is injury prone. I'm not paying for him. Calvin Ridley, I'm paying for.
Yeah, and you're gonna pit it up.
Kyle Pitts. I think Kyle Pitts will fly under the radar because a lot of people like you don't pay attention to college ball and realize what the talent Kyle Pitts is. You'll might YouTube him later after you.
I wait till it gets to the off season. Before, to part with preseason. I mean, that's the one, not the off pre.
Yeah, you're not gonna remember this name anyway, so I'm not worried about it. So
I'm gonna remember it. It's a funny name. It's a funny name. I like it already.
All right, so let's move to the rushing game. Do you know who the Atlanta Falcons got as their running back now?
Oh, so they don't have Freeman? He's gone? Freeman gone? Where'd Freeman go?
All right, 5 years ago, Sean. Let's catch up.
Devontae Freeman. Yes, Devontae Freeman.
Nope, he's gone. Nope. Can you tell me who was in Atlanta last year?
Atlanta last year. That would be that guy Todd Gurley.
Oh, nice. So he's gone.
Yeah. Oh, did they get rid of him?
Yeah, he's gone. I don't even know where he's at. I think he's back in grocery at the local Winn-Dixie.
There's
There's no Brian Hill.
I felt so bad about. Oh, Hill's gone. I feel like Freeman still needs to come back. It's just fun to say his name.
So again, can you tell me who Atlanta has as running back?
No, if they got rid of the girl.
Okay, he came in big last year for an injured player. This player that he relieved was most likely the number 1 pick in most drafts if you're doing a snake draft.
Oh. And they picked him up this year?
Can you tell me who he is?
He was not on this team last year. Was he on the Falcons last year?
He was not on the Falcons last year. So this guy was on another team. He filled in for an injured number 1 overall pick last year. And name that player. Ding, 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 ding,
I like the music. Do we have to pay for that, do we?
No, it's a parody, so we're safe.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and say let's say who is not Todd Gurley.
Okay, he played for Carolina last year.
Wait a second,
bro. He filled in for Christian McCaffrey.
That's right. I passed on him. Yeah, I passed on him big time.
What's his name?
I'm gonna be wrong on this one, but for some reason, Anderson.
Mike Davis. Congratulations.
Mike.
Oh my God,
Davis.
you nailed it.
I nailed it. Mike Anderson. I knew it. Nailed it.
Mr. Mike Davis in this powerful offense finished 12th in points last year.
Yeah, because I remember it was a great choice. Didn't he fall off for a couple games towards the end of the year, though? Yeah, didn't he come back in for McCaffrey, and you're like, oh, go pick him up if you want to get some magical fruit time points.
Pick him up. There's no way he was still available at that. We didn't pick him up.
No, put him back in. in. So basically, if you had McCaffrey, and they're like, hey, play him for the... Didn't
okay,
he
let's be honest. Okay, let's run down through the week. So Christian McCaffrey played week 1, so Mike Davis didn't really get involved there. So week 2 through 6, he had a 15.5, a 23, a 22, a 29.9, a 13.5. Weeks 7 through 10, all 8.5s. And then 11, 12, 14, he was back in the 15, 10, 26 area. And after that, 15 and 16, he had 8-point games. I mean, he had some fall-offs.
So do you think that he will continue the success, or do you think he got paid and he's going to be good?
He finished 12th in points. He's a starting running back in Atlanta's offense. I'm taking him.
I mean, you feel like listen, there's not everybody in the world that does well, goes to a new team, and continues to do well. So do you say that this guy is going to be able to do it?
Yes. In this offense, I believe Mike Davis will be a great pickup. I'm not jumping for him. He will be a later pickup, but he is definitely somebody you should have on your radar. So
you're saying, once again, the Atlanta Falcons are steamy hot.
They always put up points. They always put up yards. Yeah. For fantasy value, yeah. Total team, no.
What's the grade? If you're going to give the Falcons a grade right now on the spot, draft overall, team-wise, what's their grade?
A B minus?
Sounds like someone likes the Falcons.
It's a B and a minus. I mean, it's not how great you're going to be.
Not a C, not an average. You're just slightly above.
It's slightly above, yes. Yeah,
fair enough. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on to the next team. It's going to be Carolina. Tell me, Sean, who is Carolina's starting quarterback going forward now? Teddy Bridgewater's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Who did Carolina pick up to be their starting quarterback?
Well,
man, it's like talking to an infant coming out of the womb.
Yeah, I feel like I want to say
no
Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow. Final answer. No.
Fucking
not
Sam Darnold.
Oh, did they get Sam Darnold?
Yeah. Do you hear your own disappointment in the way you said that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
it felt sad. I felt
sad. Par for the course.
Is Justin Fields on their team? Is Justin Fields on their team? Oh, no, that's the Bears. That's the Bears. Totally wrong. That's wrong.
Don't do that. I'm going to edit that out. Don't worry, guys. All right, Sam Darnold. Oh, this guy's had a rough start to his career. Then to go to Carolina, I don't have faith
like this.
I do have no faith in Sam Darnold. He's not on the list. He's not on any kind of radar. Even though Carolina's offense was on fire for the most part last year, with Mike Davis finishing 12th in rush yards. You had freaking Robbie Anderson came out of nowhere. He was 20th overall in points. DJ Moore was 25th in overall points. But with Sam Darnold there, it's all going to fall downhill. So the only person on Carolina I'm really excited about would be Christian McCaffrey.
I will tell you this much. I've never looked at Sam Darnold, not once. Not even on when he's sitting there in free agency, and I'm like, maybe I need somebody. And then I'm like, who other quarterbacks are there? And there's Sam Darnold. I'm like, nope.
No,
I'm not going to do that.
He's completely off the radar. If you're a Carolina fan, you take him as your third quarterback, possibly, maybe, just as a, flyer. But
if you wanted to waste a bench spot, maybe?
Yeah, you're saying
you felt bad for him?
Sam Darnold, dude. Yeah, if you're his girlfriend or his mom, by
you're still
all
not
means,
drafting him, but you tell him you
up.
do. You just tell him you do.
You know what? That's actually a good idea.
You Photoshop his name on your list. You send him a picture, and everything's fine.
But you don't actually draft him.
No,
Yeah,
God,
he's not
no.
draftable.
You don't do that. No.
So you have Christian McCaffrey, who's he's going to be the bright
It's a
spot of
given.
that offense. He's going to get the ball. He's coming off an injury. He's still a first round pick. You do not sleep on Christian McCaffrey just because he was hurt last year. People will. He'll
listen,
fall.
You take him. You take the calf.
He's going to get the touches. He's gonna, if you're in a PPR league, in any league really, you're taking Christian McCaffrey. All right, Robbie Anderson. Are you as excited?
Oh yeah,
Based off his last year performance.
Oh yeah.
What?
My boy. Take him again.
What do you mean?
I think that Darnold will have no choice. I think that McCaffrey's McCaffrey, and he's gonna have to throw the ball. Listen.
Wait, didn't they play together?
Robbie played. Yes. I was about to tell you they played together. Yes.
That didn't go well.
What? He had good. Okay, wait. Robbie Anderson had some games.
In 2019, when Robbie Anderson and Sam Darnold were teamed up together, Robbie Anderson was number 41 overall.
Okay, wait. First of all,
as a number one target.
Who was the running game for the Jets in 2019?
Okay, I don't want to go down. Frank Gore was possibly still alive. But actually, Jamison Crowder was the number one wide receiver that year. He was 26th overall. Robbie Anderson was number 41. So basically, DJ Moore is going to take Jameson Crowder's spot. So DJ Moore will probably get more looks than Robbie Anderson because Sam Darnold just doesn't like Robbie, apparently.
No. He's got his bright spot on. He's going to shine like a diamond. Go ahead. Let him fall. I'll take
Anderson? You're taking Anderson.
Taking him.
He's on your list.
He's on my list. Not my high list.
No
It's on my
Carolina
low
wide
list.
receivers on my list. DJ Moore is even the beast. Love DJ Moore. Not taking him this year.
Buy low.
Off the list.
Buy low.
Yeah, low. If you're in like the 8th round, go ahead and take him. Knock yourself out.
Buy low. Buy him low.
You buying DJ Moore low?
No. Yeah, low.
Yeah, low.
Yeah, low.
All right. They also picked up a LSU wide receiver, Terrace Marshall Jr. in the second round.
Oh, yeah. Great guy.
59th overall. You're not taking him either. Sam Darnold's throwing to these guys. You're not taking him. They're all outside
Sam
the top
Darnold
25.
will blow up. He'll be a top 12 quarterback.
All outside 25. And tight end wise, they were awful last year. There's not going to be no improvement this year. You're passing on any kind of tight end. Dan Arnold or Ian Thomas, you're not looking at him in this year.
Yeah, no, it's a pass. That's an all-out pass, not a good pass, like an all-out bad pass.
Right. So the only person I'm looking at in Carolina's offense is Christian McCaffrey. And if DJ Moore falls,
and Robbie,
I'm not.
And Robbie Anderson.
Darnold doesn't like it. Robbie, he doesn't like him.
He loves him. That's why they signed him. It's a fact. That's why they signed him, for the connection with Robbie Anderson.
It was such a great connection in 2019.
That's such a great connection. That's why they made the call.
Yeah, 41 overall. Great. Okay, moving on to the New Orleans Saints. All right, we were ahead of the curve on Taysom Hill last year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go back and look at the record, ladies and gentlemen. We had a whole full podcast on picking up Taysom Hill before Drew Brees went down. But now, heading into...
I did it.
You did it. You freaking put him on your team, which is hysterical that it worked out.
But I also started him with the double points. I got him at that tight end,
Which was
the
cheap.
QB play.
It was the cheapest thing all year. I've never seen nothing like that in fantasy football. ESPN dropped the ball on that.
They did a fantastic job.
No, once a player becomes a freaking quarterback, you take his tight end designation off that, so you don't get to play two quarterbacks in a one quarterback league.
It's not my fault. They messed up, but it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, but you freaking It's sickening is what that is. Is what that move was. All right, so going forward this year,
Taysom's taking it. You think?
Nope.
Jameson.
James is taking crab legs and all. He's going for
Crab
it.
legs is taking it. He's going to go right into Publix. He's going to steal that job.
Bro, there's no way they trot Taysom Hill out there week one as a starter.
I'm with you. The Taysom needs to go to the tight end position and then take it and then start him as a quarterback and let me get double points again. Let's do it again.
I hope they learn the lesson. I hope they don't do that again. So you're on the same
So
page?
you're not
You think
saying-
Jameis Winston will be the starting quarterback?
Listen, crab legs. Crab is going to walk all over him.
Okay.
There's
all
just
right.
Taysom cannot do it. Like flash in there, run around, skibbity doo dop, flip flop, do his thing, but no. And I'm not saying Jameson's the answer to the Saints, but Jameson's got the job.
Okay, all right. We're both on the same page on that, definitely. All right, we know the running game. The running back is Alvin Kamara.
Kamara.
Yeah, you're not passing. Alvin Kamara should be a number 1 pick.
Yeah, the Kamara's going. Michael Thomas. Ugh.
Is there any running back you're taking ahead of Alvin Kamara?
Um,
Based off of his rushing and his receiving prowess.
David
Number
Montgomery.
Number one? Okay. We just can't get away from the Chicago Bears, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't. What? That's a guy in the Bears? I didn't know that. You asked. It was a general question. That's a general question.
That's the weirdest thing. I had no idea.
Why is it that I make a name and you just automatically assume that's where I was going? That was just an answer, Jay.
Okay, I
Jesus.
rushed to judgment. I apologize.
You did.
That was my fault. I'm sorry.
Was he
Sean-
not a good running back last year? Was that not a good running back
No,
last
I
year?
think we already covered this. Yeah, he was great.
Okay, then. It's not a bad answer. Thank you for interrupting what a great answer it was.
Okay, so if you have a number 1 overall pick, you're taking Montgomery over Kamara?
I like David Montgomery.
Okay, not answering the question.
I like David Montgomery.
Okay, and as a handcuff, you still do have Mr. Latavius Murray. He's the great handcuff. If Alvin Kamara goes down, Latavius Murray is a bona fide number 1.
Bona fide.
Yeah, I thought I was waiting for you to reply to that. Yeah.
Bona fide. This is why you're naked right now, or shirtless. Your shirt on. I mean.
No, the
With the
shirt's
dirty
like
floor.
pulled over the back of the head, so it's still.
I can't. Every time you say it, I can't. Every time you get me. Every
So it's
time.
still on the
You get me.
shoulders.
It's just. And you're wearing a 3/4 sleeve shirt just to do it. I have no reason why you should wear one, but right now it just feels good. Oh my god.
It's cool
that
outside.
just-
It feels nice.
Yeah, it's a breeze, right?
Latavius Murray. All right, are you drafting after getting burned last year? Are you taking Michael Thomas in any round if he falls?
I don't know why. Why would you bring up a dude that mugged you, raped you, and like left you in a car with your dead battery so you couldn't even start it? Like, why would you talk about him? I don't even want to talk about him.
So you
I
wouldn't
really-
take him.
I don't even want to talk. Well, why are we bringing up the bad man's name? He hurt me. He hurt me so bad. It was painful.
So
It was so bad. He kept calling and texting me, and he's like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get your car started." I was like, "Don't do it. Just fine. Don't come over." He's like, "No, I want to fix it. It's been bad." And he like piss in my new gas tank, and it's just like constantly like messing with me. Did not enjoy the process. That was. I don't know why we have to go through the Saints right now. Can we just? I'm having PS. I can't even say it. PTSD. I'm all fucked up right now because you mentioned his name.
all right, Sean
hurt
doesn't
me
like
bad.
Michael Thomas.
Hurt me bad.
If Jameis
Bad.
Winston is the starting quarterback, you're still drafting Michael Thomas. He's still a number 1 wide receiver. Easy.
Take him. Take him. Yeah. See what happens to you.
I mean, the backups after that, you have Traquan Smith and Marquez Callaway. Don't know how much you're putting trust in them. Traquan Smith has put up some decent games. If you're
Trey
hurting wide
Trey.
receivers, yeah, you know
I
Trey.
think I picked up Trey for a game just to see what happened. Nothing happened.
Yeah, Trey's out
nothing
there.
happened.
He's a number 2 wide receiver as it stands right now. So I
Okay.
mean, if you're hurting, someone's gonna have to draft him. He's
Yeah,
out
drop
there.
the trade. Yeah, drop the
luck
Trey
with it.
Trey. Yeah, good luck
Okay,
with that.
at the tight end position. So the passing game's coming back with Jameis Winston. I have some faith in the tight end game. You have Adam Troutman, because Josh Hill and Jared Cook are both gone. And then you also have a Nick Vanette from the Denver Broncos coming over.
Sounds like fun.
I mean, yeah, you're kind of just flipping coins at that point. Troutman and Vanette, you're not drafting any of them in the league, most likely. You're just going to wait to see who, where the chips lie on that one. Defensive-wise, I mean, defense, New Orleans had a decent defense. They were 11th overall, so, I mean, if
not
you're
bad.
looking for the D. I know
Everybody's
you
looking
are,
for the D.
Sean.
Everybody's looking for the D.
I know you love the D.
Handing out the D. Like
All right,
big
so on the
D.
Saints, who are you excited to draft on the Saints? Outside of Michael Thomas, I know you're going to pick him up. He's going to sit
Yeah.
there. He's going to be waving at you. Mm-hmm. He's going to be like, hey, I got your car battery. I finally got it.
No. Not a year
Sean.
later, Michael Thomas.
Sean.
No way.
Sean is
No.
real.
I got a hybrid now. I'm
Sean.
a hybrid now. I could use both. I don't need that shit.
I got a plug-in station at my house, Sean.
No.
For round 3. Come on.
No, I don't care if you have a Tesla. I ain't riding in it. Take your Bitcoin and go fly a kite. No, I'm honestly going to say, Kamara, if he's there, you can take Kamara. Michael Thomas, if he drops to like the 7th round, I might talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah, 7th round.
That's not a spaff. No, that's not a spaff ranking.
He drops to 7th.
That's a Sean feelings are hurt ranking. We're not. No.
Yeah, no. If he drops to 7, I'm taking him.
Michael Thomas is
value.
A second round pick.
Value.
Second round pick.
Value at 7. Just saying. If he's hanging around the 6, I might. 7th all day. If he drops, obviously. A lot of pain.
You remember 2 years ago, Jameis Winston had like the most passing yards in the NFL, right?
Yeah. He's 50 for 50. 30 for 30. 30 for 30. 50 for 50 sounds too awesome. It's 30 for 30.
I don't know what that means.
30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions.
Oh, something like that.
No, it was definitely something like that. Yeah, most positive. It was 30 touchdowns, maybe a little more, but 30 for 30.
33
sure.
and 30. We get the numbers right.
Yes, 30 for 30.
33 for 30. That's cool. But he still had 33 touchdowns. And if half of those go to Michael Thomas, you're in good shape.
And what else do we have in the Saints? That's about it, right? Because that's it for the division now. That's it. That's it. It's a good division. We're good. I think we're all set. That's great. You love the Falcons. We're aware of that.
Sean,
that's good, man. I had a lot of good time here. We have some extra time to talk about any of the teams. What's going on?
The internet's
What's going on? What was happening?
Sean, there's one more. We only did 3 teams so far. There's one more team. The world champs.
I'd prefer to not. Is that we're gonna go down this road right now?
The world champs.
It's gonna happen.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, buddy. You know you got to talk about them. Say the best for last.
This is so bad.
It's so sexy. And all right, let me be honest. I freaking hated the fact that we brought in Tom Brady. Hated it. Despised it.
No. But now we parked the car to Harvard Yard.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me just.
No.
I still don't like the guy.
Fuck.
I still don't like him. I gotta be honest with you. I don't like him. Everybody loves him. Don't like him. But he won me a Super Bowl, which is fine. So I give that as a team effort. I'm not putting that on Tom Brady's shoulders. He's good. Okay, he's decent. I get it. All right. He's one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. Still don't like the guy. Don't give a damn what you say about it. But in fantasy relevance, I'm not drafting him. Not going to do it. Would never do it. Have never drafted Tom Brady or played him in any fantasy league.
Pop quiz. Quiz.
Yeah.
You're sitting there drafting. You've been going heavy on the wide receivers and the running backs.
Nope.
You even went out and picked up your favorite tight end.
Don't do it.
From the Atlanta Falcons. And you say to yourself, oh crap, I've got all my favorite players. And you look down on the quarterback board and people went heavy, Jay. Heavy. You haven't paid attention because there's only 2 left. There's only 2 left. You're like, holy crap. Have I literally lost touch faith with my life right now? And you look down and you go, oh crap, there's Tom Brady. I don't want him.
I don't.
Now remember, there's only 2 left.
Wait, 2 total quarterbacks left?
That's it.
You know this scenario is just not possible.
Take the damn scenario. Okay, 3 quarterbacks. So you're saying
there's 30 quarterbacks already drafted?
There's 3 quarterbacks left.
Right, this is just
3.
If you're not going to make it realistic, I'm not going to do it.
It's realistic. There's 3. 4.
Who's
4
left?
now.
Tom Brady and who's left?
Tom Brady. Taysom Hill.
Ooh.
Mitchell Trubisky. And Sam Darnold. Who you taking?
Oh, my God. All right, I will take Mitchell Trubisky, knowing I can trade him to you and take your starting quarterback because you're going to fawn all over Taysom or freaking Mitchell.
I already picked up Mitch. That was I forgot to write him off the board.
No.
He's off the board already. I'm sorry. No, he's off the board already.
So you picked Mitch before Tom Brady. Fuck yeah, I'm taking Tom Brady. Are you kidding me? Let's put this in perspective. Last year, he was 7th in points amongst quarterbacks, 3rd in passing yards, 2nd in touchdowns, and he had the 6th highest pass ratio at 62%.
Sounds awful.
Dude.
It sounds awful.
The game
sounds awful.
I know.
Pass.
To be
Pass.
To be burdened with such
You're right. You should go with
mediocrity.
your more favorite players in the
embarrassing.
Atlanta Falcons. You're right. You're right.
I'm taking Tom Brady over freaking your boy Matt Ryan.
My boy.
Yeah.
My boy?
Your boy, our boy, my boy, whatever.
Listen,
Whoever's
when we talked
boy.
about the Falcons, it got
All right,
steamy.
look, man.
Even people listening will
They
admit
have a
this
hot
shit got
offense.
steamy.
What do you want me to do? This is a fantasy football show. They have good fantasy players. I don't like Atlanta.
So you think about Matt Ryan? Is that what you're saying with the fantasy? You think about him?
Only when my shirt's above my shoulders.
I wanted to say it, but I can't because I chuckle.
Yeah,
it's funny.
you did.
Anyway, so we're gonna pass on Tom Brady. It sounds
We're
like
not
You're
passing.
feeling him.
No, it's not. It's not the message, ladies and gentlemen. You take him. You take him. He's a top 10 quarterback. Easy. And with the weapons around him, easy. Another until he falls off a cliff, which everyone's been expecting for the past 3 years, has not happened. You keep drafting him until the wheels fall off. He still has Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown's coming back, and you have Rob Gronkowski, O.J. Howard, and Cameron Brate. If Rob Gronkowski goes down, it's his job, it's his position. But you have Cameron Brate and O.J. Howard in the wings. The weapons he has is ridiculous. So Mike Evans was 11th in points, 16th in total yards, and 4th in the NFL in touchdowns. So Mike Evans was solid. Chris Godwin fell off a little bit from when Jameis Winston was there. He was only 31st in points when he was 2nd in points in 2019. So you got kind of burned if you jumped for Chris Godwin last year based off his 2019 performance. But he's still there. Tom Brady's passing the ball. It's just hit or miss who's going to be the hot hand on each and every game.
I mean, I'm with you, man. I would take Tom Brady. I mean, especially as much you talk good about him. I mean, you must like him a little bit. So, yeah, I'd take him. Good advice, Jay.
I don't.
Good advice, Jay.
I hate him. All right, Mike Evans. You're still taking Mike Evans as a top-tier wide receiver?
Yeah, that's a given. It's a given. Mike
Now,
Evans is a given.
What about Chris Godwin? So he had a great 2019 year. Like I said, finished 2nd in points in 2019. He
Then
falls
Tom
to
Brady comes into town.
31.
Because it's the Evans show. And there's the other guys that came in. There's other people that came in.
There it is. A lot of mouths to feed, man.
Mm-hmm.
So what's to say that Mike Evans doesn't fall off? Chris Godwin jumps up. Antonio Brown jumps up. So who are you more comfortable drafting? Mike Evans early or taking Chris Godwin late and trying to strike it?
I take Evans early. Oh, the Evans?
Yeah?
You take the Evans train to Goodwill and you pick up all the thrift clothing and you go out somewhere and you party. Everybody's like, where'd you get all that fashionable clothing? Little did they know, since you're with Mike Evans, it makes that shit look sexy. That's what he does. It's an automatic start.
You're taking Mike Evans over Chris Godwin, but Chris Godwin is still a top-tier wide receiver in this offense.
But what you're saying is take Robbie Anderson first and then Chris Godwin second.
Yeah, you take Sam Darnold.
I think that's what you're going to say.
Take Sam Darnold, then Robbie Anderson. And if Brady's like lingering around later, and if Godwin and Evans are lingering around.
I'm picking up these advice tips from you, man. It's working. Yeah. I'm writing them all down.
Get the list, man. Darnold.
Yeah, my team's going to be stout this year. Thank you, JJ. Stacked.
All right, Antonio Brown's coming back. Yeah. Antonio Brown's coming back. Are you picking him up if he's there?
Is he going to have a meltdown this year? Is he going to pretend he's a swan? What's going to happen? Is he going to...
I mean, it's hard to say.
I mean, do you really think this guy's not going to beat someone in their head?
I think he'd be
fine. Do you think he's going to get silly?
He only played 8 games. 8 games.
You think he's still rooming up with Brady?
The man... No, Jeter sold the house.
What?
Yeah, bro. Because Brady was renting Derek Jeter's house, and Derek Jeter just sold it.
Why would he do that to the Brady?
Because he hates him just as much as I do. He made Tom Brady homeless, which everybody would love to do.
Listen to you.
Yeah.
You win a damn Super Bowl. Oh, my God. This is disgusting.
Bro, what do you want from me?
It's not like he played for another team in your division.
No.
He actually came from a totally different... The AFC and the NFC are literally the opposite sides of the world. And you're mad because this guy comes over and wins a Super Bowl.
Wait, what? They're opposite?
Yeah, you got the AFC and the NFC, right?
Nice, smart ass. Yeah, I fucking understand that.
Yeah, you got it. So there's the AFC, and then they play in the Super Bowl.
So we're just
and what happens is if the NFC...
Okay.
What? Am I wrong?
Keep going.
No.
Am
I wrong? Because we can keep going.
No, we're mean about it. Go ahead. All right. So Antonio Brown only played 8 games. He was still 65th in points. This is a pretty impressive run. Considering the low amount of games he played, Antonio Brown still made a pretty big impact on this offense.
I think that even seeing in the Super Bowl, Brady had to feed him a ball in the zone. I think you got to pay attention to him at some point. Now, if people start to jump for him because they think it's 2015 or something, well, congratulations, get yourself some. But realistically, you gotta hedge the bets on the Brownster there.
Yeah, he's literally the 4th option on this explosive offense with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and even Gronkowski's probably ahead of him. So yeah, Antonio Brown's there late. You pick him up as a flyer.
And what else are we talking about with your wonderful Bucks that you want to gloat about?
I mean, just that they're world champions. Other than that,
yeah,
I don't know if there's any much to go on.
Yeah, James. Hey, Brady. Yeah, man. So that was fantastic. That's is that 2 divisions now? Am I doing my math right? That's 2 divisions?
2 up, 2 down. NFC South done. Check.
Wow, that's
NFC
fantastic.
North, check.
Wow, man. It's feels good. Feels good. I want to talk more, obviously. I feel like we need to maybe get more into it. Yeah, we're going to get more into it. What's the next division?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Yeah, fair. We're going to stay in the NFC? We're going to hop around.
Yeah, we'll stick in the NFC.
Okay, I got 50-50.
Yeah, you got 2 choices.
Whew.
So if you want to do some homework on one of the 2,
this
see if
guy,
you get right on here.
You're so cute. So cute.
I
love what you're doing.
Adorbs.
Yeah, it's adorbs, bro. Because it's not even close to time. They're still doing soap operas. Like the fact that, I'm gonna let the NFL do what it does. I mean, they got the whole thing where they announce the schedules like it's a fucking party you're going to.
Speaking of, bro, they made it 18 weeks.
Wait, what? Should I pay attention to that?
Did you not hear this, bro? They added a game. Which
so injuries would be even better.
I don't think you're grasping the severity of the situation. There are teams with week 14 buys.
Oh, that's gross.
Which is when most playoffs start fantasy wise.
Well, that changes the entire landscape.
Exactly, bro.
No, because then you have to. Well, that's a big thing to talk about. We need to have a whole segment. Yeah. I need to get some research on this. This is news that I should pay attention to. I just didn't care for it. I didn't care for this whole rigmarole. Like, I don't listen. This is some horse shit. Just give me my schedule. Don't play and tease me. Don't act like you have to give it to me softly. No. Give me the fucking list. Just give me the list.
Jam it in a little bit.
I'll choose to do what I do with that list. I choose what to do with the list, not you. You don't play that with me. Hiding it from you like peekaboo. Just give me the damn schedule. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't need you to tell me, guess what? Who's coming on the 3rd week? I don't give a shit. Give me all the weeks. I mean, tell me there's 18. That's important. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to know that. God, I have to start doing some homework. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so either you push back the playoffs, fantasy-wise, or teams who make it to the playoffs have to deal with bye weeks in the playoffs, which is just
that can't happen.
Headache.
That can't happen.
Yeah, it's awful.
That's going to be talked about. That's got to be talked about.
So you have basically your playoffs have to be week 15, 16, and 17 now. which changes the whole landscape of the regular season because you have an even amount of games in the regular season before the playoffs hit. So now you can have teams that are 7-7 through 14 weeks, and now it comes tiebreakers are extremely important at that point.
Oh, always important. Points are so important.
And if it's not points, then you have head-to-heads.
If you are tied in points for, that's pretty impressive. I'm
saying, so in a different league I play in my work league, they don't do points overall. They do head-to-head matchup. So if I play this person in week 2 and I got my ass whooped, even though I scored more points than them overall in the season, that person would have the tiebreaker.
I'm sorry. You know what that tells me? You invited this guy to your house and told him purposely, come in, my shirt will be over my head, and my pants are off. That's what you just told me.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
He's not knocking. Yeah. No,
he's
points
not wiping his feet
greatest.
Off. He's not taking his shoes off.
He's not wearing any shoes. He just comes right in.
Oh, shit.
No pun intended. The fact of the matter is...
That's a long drive with no shoes.
Listen to me. He had sandals on. I'm not going to talk about it. It's a weird situation. The fact of the matter is, points for are the equal opportunity employer. That's how that works.
So the argument becomes, some people like to equate fantasy football to real life football. So their argument would be, Well, they go head to head. Like if Seahawks beat the Rams overall, both games in the division during the season, it doesn't matter how many points they scored on offense through the season. It just means the head to head.
Is this not fantasy football?
No, look, man.
Is this fantasy?
Preaching to the choir.
Wrong?
Should be total points.
Am I wrong?
Would tell you
It's
who the
because
better
your
team
was
is
a
overall
suck-ass-
through the season.
Your team got
Exactly.
lucky. Your team got lucky
Exactly.
and beat me because your kicker scored 17 kicks. Like literally the record for kickers. Like literally this guy kicked all 50-yarders all game. He was juiced up, whatever, and you win because your kicker scored 60. I don't give a damn what that means. I had a better team overall. I'm
shit
going to
gotta
the
deal with.
playoffs. Sit your ass down. Listen, that leads me to another point. Is your team being run by a mongoloid? We're going to dive into that further soon, but just keep that in mind. If you've made it through this part of the juncture, I will give you all the facts and details, that being one of them. A few checklists to find out, are you in fact being run by a mongoloid as a team manager?
It's a good possibility you are. You don't even know it.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like until I bring up the attention to it, you over here think you're in a great league. You're like, I have 2 quarterbacks and only 1 running back. This team is amazing. I'm so blessed to be in this league that scores points only for rushing touchdowns, not for yards. How lucky am I? Yeah, I'll fix that. So, overall, Jay, you feeling it? You feeling the flow?
Yeah, man.
Next year?
Yeah, feeling good. Going into 2021 strong.
Fantastic, man. Well, I can't wait to hear the next division, which will be the
You got a 50-50 shot of
West.
getting it right.
it's the West. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Final
now that you
answer.
said that, I might make it the East.
No, it's okay. It's the West. I know it is. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I know. I know. It's okay. You don't have to tell anybody.
We'll see.
We'll see next week.
Yeah, we will.
All right, Jay. Yeah, all right, man. Well, brother, another good one, another fun one. Until next week, man, have one hell of a week.